Dear students, I am Monojoy Dey, your English tutor on the go. Today, I am going to explain you two of the most important modal auxiliaries, that is may and might, their uses and differences with example. So, before we begin, let me tell you, dear students, do not forget to subscribe my channel, which is Learning with the Difference, and tap the bell icon for the notification of every new video that is released for you. Thank you so much. Now let's begin. When to use may? Dear students, we often get confused as to the uses of may and might. When should we use may and when should we use might? So here I am to clear your doubt today. Okay, the first use of may is used when we are not sure about something in the present or future. For example, Jack may be coming to see us tomorrow. She's had no sleep. She may be tired. So whenever there is a doubt in our mind, whenever we are not sure about something in the present or future, we use the modal auxiliary may. The second use is to ask for permission. So may is used formally to ask for any permission. We can use can informally to ask for permission, but when it comes formally, we use may. Like, for example, may I borrow the car tomorrow? May we come a bit later tomorrow? Next is to give permission. To give permission formally, we use the modal auxiliary may. For example, you may go now. Can you you may come at 11 if you wish. Okay, so the next example is to say that someone has permission. Okay, and it is more formal, as I told you, than can. So students may travel for free. So whenever we express something that someone has been given permission to do something, okay, we can make use of the modal auxiliary may. For example, students may travel for free. Next use is we use may not to refuse permission or to say that someone does not have permission. For example, students may not wear jeans. The second example is students may not be allowed to use cell phones in school. So to express the fact that somebody is not given permission at a particular place, we take recourse of the modal auxiliary called may. Okay, now let's move on. Now we'll find the usage and example of might. The first use of might is used as a very polite way of asking for permission. For example, might we ask you a question? The second example, might I just interrupt for a moment? So dear students, you might have seen may and might. Might is used in several cases, in some circumstances, as a more polite form of expression than may, as we have seen in the case of can and could as well. The second use of might is it is used as the past tense of request with may. For example, he asked if he might borrow the car. Second example is they wanted to know if they might come later. Next use is we use might, may have and might have to make guesses about the past. Okay, we use may have and might have to make guesses about the past. For example, I haven't received your letter. It may have got lost in the post. Another example is it's 10 o'clock, they might have arrived by now. So we can use both may have and might have in this situation. What is the situation? To make guesses about the past. Next use is we use might when we are not sure about something in the present or future. For example, I might see you tomorrow. It looks nice, but it might be very expensive. Okay, so now let's move on to the next use and example. The next use is to ask for permission very politely. So whenever we want to ask something very politely, we take recourse to might. We prefer might to using may. For example, might I have a word with you in private? Now, let's recapitulate what we have learned so far. May versus might. To ask for permission, we use may I have your attention please, which is formal. Might I have a word with you in private, which is very polite. Understood? May is formal, might is very polite. Second uses of these two is guess about the past. For example, with may, we are late, the play may have started already. And the example with might is, I'm afraid you might have broken your arm. The next use is guess about the present. To guess about the present, we use may as well as might. So let's find out. With may, I'm not sure, but I think my camera may be broken. Okay, I repeat the example for you. I'm not sure, but I think my camera may be broken. It is used to guess about the present. On the other hand, to guess about the present, we also use the might. For example, I don't know where your gloves are. They might be in the kitchen. So we can use may as well as might for guessing about the present. Okay, we can use both may and might for this situation. Next use is less definite form of may. Like we got in can and could. Can is more definite than could. Likewise, may is more definite than might. For example, I may go to London tomorrow. The possibility is 50%. But whenever I say Joe might come with me, the possibility is 30%. So my dear students, you might have understood when we use may, the possibility is more. When you use might, the possibility is less. For example, another example let me give you for your understanding. It may rain now and it might rain now. Whenever I say it may rain now, the possibility of raining is 50%, for example. But whenever I say it might rain now, the possibility of rain might be 30%. So that's all about the differences between may and might. Hope you've understood. Okay, thank you so much. Until we meet again with another video, bye bye, take care and have a nice time.